All right, let's just jump right in. Welcome to this explainer where we're unpacking the modern financial playbook for 2026. If you really want to thrive in today's economy, you need a two-pronged strategy. We're going to combine the absolute rock-solid defense of credit management with the super dynamic offense of new high-paying income streams.
Okay, so here's our roadmap for today. We're going to hit the new financial blueprint, decode your credit score, build up your financial defense, look at 2026 side hustles, touch on scaling with digital products, and finally, bring it all together for the perfect financial balance.
Moving right along. Section 1, the new financial blueprint, mastering offense and defense.
To really win the game of personal finance today, you need a holistic strategy. It's kind of like a sports team, right? Your financial defense is all about protecting the money you already have, so keeping a sky-high credit score to stop wealth from just leaking out through terrible interest rates. Your financial offense, though, that's how you put points on the board. It's about building new, modern income streams using AI and high-demand skills to bring more cash through the door. You literally need both to win the championship.
Section 2, decoding your credit score, the foundation of financial defense.
All right, so lenders use these exact score ranges to figure out if they can trust you. Usually, scores range from 300 to 850. So 300 to 579 is considered poor, while 800 to 850 is excellent. And why does this actually matter? Because making the jump from poor to excellent can literally save you thousands, and I mean thousands of dollars over your lifetime. When you go for a mortgage or a car loan, the folks with those very good and excellent scores are scooping up the absolute lowest interest rates. A poor score? Yeah, that means way higher monthly payments, or honestly, just getting flat out denied. Now, when they calculate that magic three-digit number, take a look at this. A massive 35% chunk is based entirely on your payment history. Just one missed payment can completely tank you. The other 65% is a mix of things, but the absolute heavy hitter there is your credit utilization. That's just a fancy way of saying how much of your available credit are you actually using. The rest of that chunk is stuff like how long you've had credit, your mix of loans and cards, and if you've been applying for a bunch of new credit lately.
Section 3, building your financial defense. Actionable steps for a better score.
Look, building good credit takes time. It doesn't happen overnight, but it is 100% doable if you stick to some core rules. Step 1 is absolutely non-negotiable. Pay your bills on time, every single time. Remember, that tackles that huge 35% chunk we just talked about. Step 2, keep those credit card balances low to optimize your utilization rate. Step 3, avoid taking on debt you don't actually need. And Step 4, keep a close eye on your credit report so you know exactly where you stand. Do this, and you're going to build a rock-solid track record that lenders will just drool over.
So, okay, we've got our credit defense locked down, right? We're no longer bleeding money on awful interest rates, but now we really have to ask ourselves, how do we accelerate this? Because, let's be real, in 2026, just saving pennies isn't going to build serious wealth. We need to crank up our income.
Which brings us to Section 4, offense, 2026 side hustles, the modern goldmine.
Guys, the landscape has completely shifted. Everyone wants a side hustle, but those old school gigs, they're dying fast. Mindless data entry? Totally oversaturated. Random dropshipping stores? Super crowded, and honestly, mostly a headache now. The real money has shifted completely over to the right side here. AI tools, content creation, and highly skilled online businesses. This is where regular people are quietly pulling in thousands of dollars a month from just a laptop.
The single biggest opportunity staring us in the face right now is the AI revolution. Small businesses all over the country are basically begging to use AI, but the owners, they have no clue how to actually set it up. And that is exactly where you swoop in. You can offer AI automation services, using stuff like ChatGPT to automate their customer support, handle appointment booking, you name it. Now, if dealing with clients isn't really your vibe, faceless YouTube channels are going absolutely crazy right now. You spin up a channel about finance, tech, or even spooky stories, use AI for the scripts, the voiceovers, the editing, and cash in on ads. And finally, AI content writing. See, AI didn't kill writers, it just evolved the game. Writers who use AI for the heavy lifting but add their own human SEO and storytelling sauce, they are literally making more money than ever before. And just look at this number. It's wild. Freelancers are charging anywhere from $500 to $5,000 per client just to set up basic AI automation. Literally, absolute beginners are closing deals like this online. For sure, it's one of the most lucrative side hustles out there today.
But hey, if AI just isn't your thing, no worries at all. Content and skill hustlers are crushing it too.
Brands are desperate for short-form video editors for TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts. If you know how to slap on good captions, snappy transitions, and hook a viewer, you can easily charge $50, $100, even $300 for a single short video. Then we have UGC, user-generated content. Honestly, this is a game changer. You don't need a million followers for this. Brands will pay you, a normal, everyday person, to just record a quick review of their product on your phone. Plus classic freelancing like graphic design, SEO, or even online tutoring for coding or math. They are all fantastic offensive weapons to add to your arsenal.
All right, Section 5. Scaling with digital products. Passive income streams.
Okay, so this is arguably the smartest play for passive income in 2026. Look, people love convenience, right? They will pay to save time. So you can build something like a Notion template, an AI prompt pack, a slick budget planner. You build it just one time and you sell it indefinitely. Websites like Etsy and Gumroad make the whole shebang ridiculously easy. You front-load the work, and then it just becomes this beautiful, continuous stream of passive income.
Section 6. The perfect financial balance. Bringing offense and defense together.
Now, this is where the magic actually happens. Let's say you start up a freelance gig, or maybe one of those faceless YouTube channels. You take that extra cash from your new offense, and you use it to aggressively pay down your existing credit card debt. Bam! That immediately lowers your credit utilization, which, if you remember, is a massive chunk of your credit score. So your score shoots up, now you've got an excellent credit score, meaning your defense is basically impenetrable. Then a few months down the road, you decide to scale that side hustle into a full-blown business, and you need a loan to expand. Well, guess what? That excellent credit scores you the absolute lowest interest rate possible. Your offense optimized your defense, and your defense funded your offense. It is literally the perfect financial loop.
If you're staring at your credit report right now feeling super overwhelmed, or maybe you want to start an AI agency but feel like an imposter, just remember this quote. Most successful side hustlers didn't start perfect. They just started early. You really don't need to have it all figured out on day one. You just have to take that first step.
So here's the question I want to leave you with today to really kickstart things. Which 2026 side hustle are you going to use as your new offense to fund your journey to that untouchable 850 credit score? Pick your skill, lock down your credit,